All right, so now you have your MetaMask set up and you're like, I don't know what to do from here. Okay, it's simple. Basically, to send and receive transactions with your new wallet, you've got some buttons up here. Okay, so you've got your send, and then you actually have your address right here. So let's say so a friend of yours is wanting to send you some Ethereum to get you started, right? And they say, what's your address? Well, when you're in MetaMask, all you got to do is click here, copy to clipboard, and that's it. And so if I were to click send, it's saying what address to send to. I'm just going to copy that address right there. Now it's telling me there's insufficient funds for gas. Now, the reason for this is because there's literally nothing on this wallet yet. So I haven't sent any Ethereum. You have to have Ethereum in the wallet to send transactions, because every transaction you send on the blockchain has a gas fee. And the gas fee fluctuates. It changes all the time. And that's one of the big issues with Ethereum, is that it does change all the time. The higher the number of transactions going through on Ethereum in any given moment, the more expensive it is to send. And the reason for that is because when you're sending a transaction, you can actually increase how much you spend in gas fees to speed up the transaction. And it almost becomes like a throughput auction. Okay. So oftentimes, especially at the peak of a bull market, we end up in a situation where it can cost more in transaction fees to send whatever amount you're actually sending to somebody. So it's a little crazy. So that being said, but that's it. And then you'll put in the amount you're going to send of whatever asset. In this case, it would be Ethereum. You'd punch in, like 2 Ethereum. That's currently worth $2,580. And then you would click next. And that's pretty much it. So, and the same goes for if somebody's trying to send you a transaction, that's your account right there. You're just copying that address, and you can track your activity through here. So every time you send or receive a transaction, it's going to show up in this little activity log. This is going to break down any assets, any cryptocurrencies that you have on that wallet. You can click here if you wanted to buy something, so you can use Coinbase Pay or basically a lot of different on-ramps for crypto, more popping up all the time. But typically what I tell people, especially early on, is you want to use a US-based regulated cryptocurrency exchange as a fiat on-ramp, because those are insured more often than not. So something like a Coinbase or a Kraken or maybe even a Gemini, and those are going to be your primary fiat on-ramps. By that I mean, without any cryptocurrency in your wallet or somebody to send you some from an exchange to get you started, you're not going to be able to do much with the wallet yet. So what I always say is you might want to go to Coinbase, set up your account there. There'll be links in the description, I'm sure, under this video. And when you set up your Coinbase account, you'll be able to add a credit card or a bank account, and then you'll be able to transfer fees. Now, sometimes it could take a week or two, especially for new accounts, for funds to clear before you can make any purchases. So know that. And if you're planning on doing something in the future, making a buy, waiting for the crypto bottom, whatever, you might want to get your account set up now so that you're freely able to do that with your USD, your US dollar currency readily available to make those purchases. And then you could send that to your Ethereum wallet or your Cardano wallet, like your NAMI, or your Exodus wallet, or whatever wallet you might be using, your Ledger, so forth and so on. But that's pretty much it. And the thing of it is that when you're using these, they all generally work about the same. The only differences are the addresses may look different. So, comparing an Ethereum address, which looks like that. So that's your Ethereum address. Typically they start with 0x in the front. If you are using your wallet and you're trying to send to an address and it doesn't begin with 0x, it's probably not an Ethereum address. And Cardano addresses, for example, are like 3 to 4 times this long. Okay. So it's a huge paragraph of letters, numbers, and so forth. And up here, you'll be able to add additional networks, but we're not going to dive into that because it's not likely you're going to be diving into most of that as a new user in crypto anyway. But you can also lock your account. So let's say you're using MetaMask, you've done a couple transactions, somebody sent you something, you wanted to confirm it, or what have you, and you're like, okay, I'm done with this computer, my kids are about to go do their homework, I want to lock the account. If you click that, it will automatically log you right out of the wallet, so you're not going to be able to get access to it anymore. You can also create additional wallets or import additional wallets, and they will just show up here. And that's pretty much it. You can connect your hardware wallet, which we'll probably touch on in a future lecture. But for now, that's how easy it is to send and receive a transaction using a crypto wallet. The only differences are typically the way the wallet addresses look, and ultimately it's all a send and receive, and that's about it.